At the Idkar Mosque, Xinjiang's largest, China's supremacy over faith is being made clear, from the flag fluttering on the roof to the clean-shaven faces below. Inside, though, the government-approved imam denies that long beards are now banned in Xinjiang.
Chinese citizens have religious freedom. It's a part of that freedom to choose whether to have beards or not.
The locked and deserted homes tell a different story. Hundreds of thousands of Uyghurs, Kazakhs and other Muslim minorities have disappeared, and even mild expressions of belief are now forbidden. So here it is in black and white, a notice telling people living in this village that certain religious practices are banned. At this point here at number 10 says that the wearing of long beards for young men is not to be allowed. And there's this. Right across the region, mosques are being destroyed. Over the past 2 years, in cities, towns and villages, dozens of religious sites, once clearly visible on satellite images, have been turned into patches of bare earth. China's case is laid out in gruesome detail in this exhibition, designed to show that Xinjiang has suffered years of separatist violence. And it hopes that by giving us access, including to some of the secure facilities for Muslims that it calls schools, such policies will be seen as restrained and reasonable. But this is the gatehouse to the Aitika Mosque in the city of Keria. Its distinctive shadow shows it was still standing in late 2017. Now it's gone, overwhelmed by the surrounding commercial development. Work is still underway when we visit, with construction machinery on the spot where the gatehouse once stood. Nearby, traditional Uyghur neighbourhoods are being demolished too. The old homes are visible in this image from 2 years ago. Just a few months later, whole swathes have disappeared. This patch of land encapsulates perfectly the two driving forces of modern China: political stability and economic development. There's no doubting that these neighbourhoods were poor, but by demolishing them, by repressing the faith of those who lived in them, and by forcing hundreds of thousands of them into re-education, the concern is that a whole history and culture are being wiped out. In 2015, we filmed the crowds, young and old, turning up to pray at the Idkar Mosque. 4 years on, this is the scene just before prayer time. Inside, a few elderly men gather in silence. Isn't the truth that what we've just seen is proof that China has suffocated Islam in this region?
It's true that a few years ago there were many more people, but nowadays the government is creating jobs. People are busy making money, so naturally fewer come to pray.
Until recently, this place was the vibrant heart of a deeply devout society. Now there's almost no one left. John Sudworth, BBC News, Xinjiang.